It gets better. I promise. Welcome to the It Gets Better podcast. It gets better. I promise. I know high school is literally rough. Girls are mean. You're not pretty enough. You're not skinny enough. You're not rich enough. You're not cool enough. And you don't have enough influence. And you're not smart enough to top it all off. The reason why we're actually in high school. And it can be literally soul sucking. And I just want to start this off by saying high school was like not fun for me. And I want this podcast to be a translation of everything I wish I had a sister to share with me or tell me to kind of ease the process a little bit, because I went into high school completely in the dark. I really didn't have parental help. I was just kind of on my own chilling. They were just busy. And so I know that this podcast, if I had got my hands on it, a way to teach me how to dress, how to move, how to speak, how to have conversations, how to be who I truly am, how to find people who actually like me and who I actually like, how not to settle. I think if I had a resource like this, my high school experience would have been a lot better. And basically, I was a total dork. All I did was wear turtlenecks and gold shoes and hide in the teacher's room to eat my lunch. And I can tell you now, looking back, 10 years later, I graduated 10 years ago, I can say, wow, high school doesn't really matter, but you're still there and we need to figure out a way to get you through it so you can be true to you and you can discover at least some good things in high school. So that's what this podcast is about. My name is Meagan Herself and I am passionate, like beyond passionate. Like it lights my soul on fire to help ladies, girls, women see that life doesn't have to be so hard. And a lot of the times we don't know that there's another way. And I want this podcast to show you that there is another way. So if you in high school, I know it's summer now, but if you're in high school and you're like, wow, life is rough, girls are mean, I just want to tell you, none of it really matters. None of it. Because one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, wow, that girl who was so mean to me works at Kmart. And I have a job that pays my 401k, that pays into my 401k. And no, that is not a running thing. That's the thing that helps you retire. I mean, truthfully, everything's a little still hairy now. I mean, I don't know. Being an adult is weird. It's a scam. You want a refund. But I want you to be able to enjoy high school, because let me tell you, I did not enjoy high school because I was so caught up in so many other things about what other people thought about me and what I didn't have enough of, that I didn't get to experience it. Because I was always trying to be like, trying not to step on anyone's toes. And I was virtually invisible. And I was driving today and I was thinking about how I grew up invisible. Nobody saw me. Nobody talked to me. Nobody wanted to talk to me. But last week, I met with this amazing human who apparently doesn't meet with a lot of people. And she's like, there's something special in you, and that's why I'm here. So I want you to know that being invisible sometimes doesn't mean you're going to be invisible forever. I want to give you hope, and I want you to see that it gets better. Yes, it does. It gets better. And I want to be your guide. I want to show you how you can implement small little baby steps to make your life a little bit better, a percent better, a percent better, a percent better. And so once you're out of high school, you have all of the tools you need to step into who you are supposed to be. Because let me tell you, life is wild. And a lot of the times you don't know who you are. I mean, I am just slightly learning who I am, okay? And I have done a lot of things. I've been in a lot of places, a lot of relationships. I've had a lot of jobs. And it's just now I'm like, hey, I wish I knew this. I wish I had known that. I wish someone told me this. And that's what this podcast is going to be. It is going to be short little clips that you can listen to when you're driving to school, on the bus, and that will allow you to be like, hey, I can do this. Life isn't that bad, and I'm going to make it a little bit better. People are mean. Totally, though. People are like forever mean. It's just how you navigate the meanness. So if that sounds good to you, subscribe to this podcast. I am so excited for this one because this one is in my soul. I remember in 2015, I wrote down in my notebook, I wish I could find it. I wrote down in a notebook that I wanted to talk at high schools. I wanted to talk to high school girls and just share with them the power that they have and truthfully hold when it comes to creating a life that feels like theirs. Because a lot of the times we're out here living a life that is not ours. And I know now, even full-blown women do this. So you're not alone if you're listening to this. And I wanted them to know, like, hey, there's another way. And I want to be that other way. So I wrote down in 2015, I wanted to speak in high schools to girls and just share with them this. But this is way cooler. I get to do it from my house. I don't have to be around all these children who don't want to listen to me. You are listening to me because you want to listen to me. And I am now your new best friend, your cool, big older sister. I've never had an older sister. I've never had a sister. So this is a new experience for both of us. So I am so excited to do this with you and to help you and to be here with you. Like if you would have told me I would have had this office situation when I was in high school, I would have laughed at you because I had a single mom who did her best, who couldn't buy me new clothes. And I had no idea that I could live a life where I supported for myself with an amazing job. With an amazing, I get to create ideas all day. Like my job is beyond amazing and your life can be too. And I want you to know it gets better. All right. I'm going to stop talking. I just want to do a quick intro so you can know what you're getting yourself into here on this podcast. I hope you subscribe because we will be getting a bite-sized little clips and snippets every week, hopefully multiple times a week, so you can start your day and your school week off on a good note. Because let me tell you, people going to try to bring you down. We're going to say not today. All right. If you want to follow this, you can follow me on Instagram at Meagan Herself. And I hope to connect with you soon. Okay, goodbye.